Hi Scorpio, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a June love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I appreciate your love and energy. Guys, thank you so much again coming here. This is going to be those who are in relationships, those who are single and dating, those who are separated, and situationships, whatever comes out. We'll just see what comes out for us. Sorry, I just gotta drink some water. Alright, so let's get right into it. Grand rising to those who are waking up, who have woken up. May Spirit bless you in ways that are very, very balancing and uplifting and clear. Alright, Spirit guys, thank you so much for entering my energies in space. Please guide me through Scorpio's message. What messages that you have for Scorpio? Spirit for the month of June. Okay. So it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support for others. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Then we have make the effort in the reverse and religious factors in reverse in children. Scorpio, this feels like I'm getting baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. That's the first thing that came up in my mind. I don't know. That's what's in me, y'all. It's just like a lot of different drama. It's like I'm tired of putting the effort and trying to see my child because of how we can't align together in unison for the sake of the children. I'm getting like you can't talk to them at all. There's like a really strain in the communication style. So it really, and I feel like your friends can't help you in this situation. I am getting like someone can't help. It's like more so like you just feel like the only option is to free yourself because it's like you're tired of putting in all of this effort just to see your child. I'm getting something like that, like just to see, or just to be in unison with this person when making decisions for our children. It's just like really difficult because, you know, it's just like you're not in unison with this person. They're not in unison with, it's not no one's fault. It's just like you're just not in unison. That's just really the reality of it. Neither party or one or other party just don't want to put the effort in to be in unison. That's what I keep feeling. For others of you guys, this feels like you letting go. Like, I just feel like June is such a beautiful month of just like letting go. Whatever that is, letting go of friends who don't mean you well. Letting go of what you thought your soulmate might look like. Letting go of control. Letting go of, and that's interesting when I say letting go of control because Scorpio, you're a very powerful energy, and if you don't have control over a matter, if you don't see the foreseeable future in a matter, it kind of like plays out in your shadow qualities if it's not what you expect it to look like. This has a lot to do with freeing yourself of the programming of where that stemmed from. It's like really looking back in our lives and seeing, why do I need a sure thing? Why am I why do I have attachment issues? Why, when things don't work out, havoc starts? It really has a lot to do with abandonment issues that we saw in our life. And I feel like your friends can't help you through this process. Or you might be actually experiencing someone going through this type of process, and you're seeing that you can't help them. This is one of those journeys that they must take on their own. Because it's essentially letting go of everything that they thought was true about themselves and the reality around them, and coming into an understanding of what they're being, somebody's being introduced to their soul for the first time. Wow. Someone's being introduced to their soul for the first time. That's beautiful. And you see that it requires a lot of letting, I wouldn't say let go, but it's more so freeing yourself of our control, because sometimes our control are our restraints, which is healthy. But when they play out in unhealthy ways, it kind of it puts a restraint on how we view love, how we experience love, because of the experiences of our past. So now there's just a restraint period on how we view it. This, if it's too happy, something ain't right, something of that nature here. And that's where it's just kind of like being introduced to your soul. This is interesting. Let's get into this more. I'm getting, like, you could have Libra in your chart. I'm getting, this can involve a Libra for some reason. So we have the Sword and Rose. Yes. Scorpio. Alright. I feel like this has a lot to, it just feels a lot like the Libra reading I did. So if you have Libra, this got anything to do with Libra, or you got Libra in your chart, I would really suggest watching that. Because it feels like the same thing I just was saying. Like, you could be having experience right now. Now, this would be a little different in your particular case. But this feels like a situation where you're starting to see people who that you fell out with are real. They are solid. They are true. Just because y'all fell out don't make them true. That's just a disagreement that could have occurred. That's for some of y'all. That's for some of y'all. But I also see someone here that you had to protect yourself from because of bad blood. That's so funny, because I've kept feeling blood in the beginning of the, like, before I started even your reading. I just kept feeling like, may your blood be pure, is what I was saying in my head. And it's like, you don't see someone's blood as pure, and you have to protect yourself from those type of people. When you know their blood is not pure, their bloodline is not pure, they got a lot of karmic experiences with their bloodline, not just their blood, but literally their family. You see that a lot of havoc play out in their life, a lot of I'm getting incest. I'm getting like a lot of controlling behaviors in family units. People just sabotage the family just because of their fucking ego. And you had to see it with your own eyes. And now these are like situations that are reoccurring, that's playing out in your life, that you've experienced in childhood. Um, and I feel like this is what you're going to free yourself from. Self-sabotage in a relationship. If the relationship has a disagreement, someone sabotages it, or like, or them or you, whoever, but someone has this ability just to sabotage a connection when they don't feel like they're in control of it. And that has a lot to do with confidence, a lack of confidence, their ego, their fear, their abandonment issues, their jealousy. You know what I mean? They just got a lot of different things that they're playing out in their life, that they're realizing, oh my God, I'm gonna keep having the same fucking relationships over and over and over again until I free myself of this dynamic. It's like somebody, again, is literally seeing their fucking soul for the first time. Like I'm getting someone who's older that's seeing it for their first time. But I'm feel like somebody's stalking someone. Yeah. You could have somebody really stalking you, or watching the shit out of you, looking at you. I feel like both of y'all, if this is a relationship, y'all both stalk each other. Social media, just like, it feels like a lot of looking at each other's stuff. But I feel like this more so is like someone doesn't allow things just to naturally occur. They have to control it through stalking them, to watching them, to looking at them, to gaslighting the situation, to focusing out of it, to like just only have one perspective on it, and it's sunglasses. They're not being authentic. They're not allowing an authentic connection coming because they're trying to control it and make it the way they see it fit, and it's frustrating. And the truth really is, this person's really not your friend. Even if this is a relationship, this person's not your friend. They're just looking to control you, Scorpio. That's it. They're not really your friend. And if things go bad, say if you have an argument with this person, they're going to sabotage the entire connection because now they don't feel like it's in their control. And that's not a friend. You realize, like, in these climate, yeah, I'm getting some of you guys saying in these days and times, I gotta make sure that you're true and solid, even if we have an argument or not. You know, are you willing to stab me in the back because words were exchanged between us two? You know, like, how true are you? I feel like that is something that's taking place right now. That's so crazy. That's very similar to that Libra reading I just did. But in your particular case, it just feels like someone's got bad blood. Someone just got bad blood. I don't know. So I'm going to pull a crystal here to kind of get like an overall theme of this message here. Alright, so we have take action. The time is now, baby. You know, this is a beautiful energy. I feel like this, oh goodness. I'm getting, yeah, self-love. This is the time to be expanding your awareness and bringing peace into a reality. I'm getting some of you guys are abstaining from sex. I do feel like you guys are taking action in terms of abstaining yourself from sex. To like, it's all about self-love. The more, oh God, I gotta download. Sex. Oh, okay. Sex is a horrible foundation to build the relationship on. And I think some of you guys are having like this epiphany that sex is not a foundation to build an entire relationship on. You're starting to realize you got to get to know this person. Or vice versa, they got to get to know you, whatever the case is. You got to get to know this person. You got to see what kind of blood they got, what kind of trueness they had to themselves. Who are they genuinely? You just accepting any old body in your life really just allows you to see that it's a lack of respect for self, and realizing like putting more pride and dignity on yourself, because you really are someone that's looking to find clarity in things, looking for your soul. You're searching for it. This feels like a very deep message right now. Yeah, I'm getting like there's a lot of revelations taking place spiritually for you guys. Um, this is really connecting you to the awakening of the magic of your soul. It opens and activates your third eye. This brings in spiritual insight. This is the perfect time to take action in your life. There's specific moments which define taking action that's divinely guided by the universe. But this is one of those times that you must take action and not wait for the universe. If you've been waiting around for a change to occur on its own, it's time to move forward, take action yourself, and manifest your dreams. Yeah, this is all about not procrastinating. Whatever that you got to do, you got to do it now. That's what I'm getting. Whatever you got to do, Scorpio, you got to do it now. Now. So let's pull some tarot here. Get some more insight for you guys. For Scorpio spirit. So we have the 4 of gourds and then we have 6 of coins. Yeah, someone ill. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Someone that's just got bad blood. They're always disappointed. They're bored. They like creating drama out of boredom. Somebody could be bored and create drama because of it. 8 of coins in reverse. Someone's never going to learn a lesson. So you got to realize, like, if you're in a connection where you realize someone's never going to learn a lesson, they're very selfish, they're very self-centered, they got a lot of ego with them, they always self-sabotage and shit because they don't got control over the matter. You know what you got to do. It ain't really, it's just, how can you put effort in these things that someone's just not going to learn? And I feel like 2 people, this is in the middle. I feel like equally, one person is always looking at the pessimism of life. Always looking at things like, oh, that's never going to work out. They don't see like hopefulness in the matter. They always see things like from a real like way. You know what I mean? Like somebody just always don't see like an optimistic value. And they don't even ask their friends for help. They just always keep it to themselves. But I feel like they want the truth. They're searching for the truth. I really do feel like they want like some kind of revelation taking place because they're sad. It's like someone's waiting to get clarity on something. And it's like nobody can help that situation until they get clarity. I feel like another person is the clarity really is, this is you or the other person, the clarity is that this motherfucker sucks ass. This person has a lot of healing that they have to do that they don't do because they just don't take action in on their life. This could be a person who likes to blame everybody for their own um, situations in their life, circumstances. This is a person that constantly run away from their true identity. They don't want to face themselves, so they blame everybody else. And they're not going to learn. Not in this month, they're not, Scorpio. So you know what you have to do. And then someone, if you this is you where you just don't have clarity and it makes you feel depressed and sad, just know that I'm here to and you it's like you not taking action either. You're not really finding out the truth. But it's kind of like someone's kind of like looking into it, or like stalking, or trying to see. Somebody might be stalking each other. This is a separation. I feel like y'all both try to stalk each other. That's for some of you guys. That's not for everybody. But I do feel like someone just hides from themselves. Two people hide in their real truth. Somebody is very self-absorbed because they don't really know. They weren't loved growing up. Somebody was not loved growing up, nurtured growing up. Mommy issues I'm getting. Someone could have daddy issues, whatever the case is. But I mean, someone just was not nurtured properly, and they're just a tyrant. And they blame everybody else. They still blame who did not nurture them when they was 3 fucking months old. Still blaming them, and they're like 50 fucking 8 years old, still blaming this 3 month, you know, they won't ever forgive this person. But they don't realize, because of them not healing and not transmitting that pain into love, they don't know how to activate their heart. And it's like, no matter how much clarity you try to find, you're going to always end up disappointed and embarrassed and shameful to be around this type of person, because they got a lot of healing that they need to do. And if this is somebody that you're with, that you're not leaving, but you know it's ending, because this person is just completely self-centered. They keep sabotaging the connection. You get an argument with them, they want to do some very destructive tendencies. They have destructive tendencies. They just got a lot of shit going on with them. They got a lot of bad blood, Scorpio. And their bloodline ain't even shit. You know, they just got a lot. They need healing. They need genuine healing that they just won't even take action on either. So, but you're not leaving them. You staying with them through thick and thin. And that's where you're going to constantly be sad and depressed, because you're looking for clarity in how they are. This is how they are. This is how they are. There's no changing this right now. Not in June, it's not. They're not. This is just who they are. I feel like somebody gave you a false version of who they are when you initially met them. I feel like when you initially met them, this person could have been like really charming and really awesome and dynamic. I feel like y'all hit it off essentially very well. And then you soon after you realize, oh wait, this person isn't what I visualized it to be. This person in reality is not ambitious. I'm getting someone who's not ambitious, who doesn't learn, who's not a master, who doesn't learn how to master themselves. I feel like you realize, like, oh shit, they're not at all as what they proclaim themselves to be. Now you're really seeing the truth. Like, they're self-centered, they're egotistical, they're very controlling, damaged. They're really damaged. And it's like, you can't do, and they're depressing the shit out of you. Somebody's like a Debbie Downer. Yeah, it's the soul. This relationship, this connections lack soul. Someone does not know how to like connect with their soul. They don't even know nothing about their soul. I don't see no one connected to their soul. And that's the clarity that comes in. If you were confused and you feel like you needed the truth and clarity, I hope I brought some insight on that. They suck ass. They need help. They need real, genuine help. This is not going to work out, or you're going to be damaged like them. Because all they're going to do is keep hurting you. They really don't. They're not connected to their soul. Sorry, I hate to give it out to you. Look, you are fine on your own. You'll be single and you're wealthy. You're not self-indulgent. You're self-reliable. You don't need nobody. You don't need to be dependent on this. You are good all on your own and very attractive, might I add. This connection ain't it. It's not it. It's not it. You're not aligned with them. Your soul not aligned with them. They're not aligned with each other. You can't move forward with them because it's not a passionate energy. It's not a soulful energy. Just have the strength. This can involve Leo. Have the strength to kill this connection. Have the strength to leave, or you're going to be fucking hurt 10 times over. This person sucks. They need help. It's the same message. Ugh. This person sucks, dude. They do. You know what I mean? And they just got a lot of shit with them. And they really talk like they know something. Like they sound very intelligent, but they got fooled. Somebody got fucking bamboozled by somebody's charm and the way they perceive themselves. Because who they truly are is they need some fucking help. Sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to say it like that. Alright, so here's some advice. What if everything is as it should be? How would that make me feel? So we're going to leave that on a question there, okay? Marinate on that. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your love and support. Hope that wasn't too much of a harsh reading, but I love y'all. You got to keep it real, right? All right, take care. Bye. Love you.